Hello, everyone, and good evening. How are you tonight? Bless you, my darlings, for being here. It is a little early. Let me turn down the microphone on my other camera because I'm hearing myself reverberate. So, how is everyone? Thank you so much. Let me see here. Let me see. Okay, let me get this together. I think we're good now. Yeah, we're good. I'm not going to hear myself. Well, my goodness, and happy birthday to Karen. And I am starting a little early tonight because I want to end it a little early tonight. I've got a very, very early morning. Someone is going to be coming to fix my washer. So you don't know how you love your washing machine until you don't have one, right? So please do me a favor, everyone, come in and hit the like button and subscribe because, well, I'm here for another evening to spend with you. Listen, I love to spend everything with you all night I could. This is really amazing. I got a couple of things that I want to show you as well. But, my darlings, uh, as well as Karen has a birthday. So does our own Cynthia Caldwell. Happy birthday to you. That's right, Cynthia. That's right, Karen. And many, many more. What a blessing you are. Thank you so much for being here and spending your birthday with us. That's wonderful. Thank you. And she is 65 years young. Amen to that. I'm 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 just a couple weeks behind you, my darling. Just a couple of weeks behind you. I am 65 years wild. There we go. There we go. So, and I want to thank Amy Lynch for coming in and rejoining her membership. Thank you so much for that. Lynn says, hello, Lady Zelda and everyone. Been a long work day. Glad to have time to get in my PJs. Absolutely relax. Now waiting, ready to catch up on everything. Well, we're ready for you to be here. So very good. Thank you so much for everyone being here. Eminem94, pardon me, says her daughter had a high school hockey game against Canton tonight. Oh my. Oh my. Very close to home, huh? Very close to home. Good evening to everyone. And my goodness, parachutes and pirouettes. Thank you so much for the super chat. Pardon me. Good evening, Zelda. Good evening to you, my darling. LTL Media did a fundraiser for Karen today. Grand total was $1,608.95 in just 3 hours. I'm blown away. That is wonderful, isn't it? That's wonderful. I just think that that's fantastic. And many blessings to Karen for her birthday. I don't know if any of you saw the pictures or not, but she just looked stunningly beautiful. So she looked stunningly beautiful. And I just clicked out of my live here. Let me get back in there. And she just looks so happy. And I'm so happy that she is happy. So there we go. So, and now we've got to back up here a little bit because, dear, let me see where I'm seeing where that is. We have some gifted. There we go. There we go. Miss Jules gifted 10 memberships. Bless you, my darling. Thank you. Thank you. Lisa received a membership. We now have Little Sue's. Lynn says happy birthday to Cynthia and everyone that has a birthday today. V. Louise Arthur, welcome. Hippie Chick, you got yourself a membership, my darling. And Brenda, thank you for being here. Yaya Marie, thank you, my darling. Dr. Russell is the GOAT. Yes, she is. And welcome to both of you. Cheryl C., thank you so much for for being here so you could receive this. Groovy Cheryl, you are now welcome to the community. I'll tell you, I think you're going to have a lot of fun here because we do a lot of fun things. Eddie's girl, thank you so much for being here. And yes, Better with Irish says, didn't the CW file a habeas response today? Yes, they did. And I've got to say this, they are grasping. And also, I want to share something with you. You know, I got to say this. For those of you who are not in the United States proper, I want to just share just a moment with you of how this works here in the US. And for those of you who left me messages and said it was too late, that are in the UK and all over Europe and South Africa and going to catch up with this tomorrow, we are all here saying thank you so much for being here and welcome, because I'll tell you what, I know we're going to have a really good night. And yeah, I'm losing my voice. So thank you. And but I want to tell you a little bit about that. I'm glad my sweet Irish Rose brought that up, because Leah Foley today made a little statement in a radio message. Now, Leah Foley is the one who replaced Josh Levy. She is the district attorney, U.S. attorney for the state of Massachusetts. Very interestingly enough, the interviewer asked her, do you know about the Karen Reed case? We know that you do. Can you remark on if an investigation was closed or not closed? And she hesitated because you could almost tell that she wanted to go, what? What? Is this ridiculous? What? But she didn't. And funny enough, she said, well, let me just tell you this. If, in fact, we do, and we do have this, we do announce something, it is rare, but if we do it with our law enforcement partners. Now, what does that tell you? The majority of the law enforcement partners that they would have would be the ones that they are investigating. Thank you and hello. Now, for those of you who want a little bit more deeper insight of how things work, the DOJ, the Department of Defense, is here. They are the governing rule. It is the FBI, the feds, that are one of the investigating agencies for the DOJ. So you can understand that again, the DOJ, the Department of Justice of the United States, has investigating agencies. The FBI is like their number one investigative agency. So the FBI is kind of a separate little ditty, but it does work hand in hand with the DOJ. So they are not all one. So, as Miss Jules from Florida says, so it was a nothing burger. I think this came out from, in my opinion, I believe this came out from someone who felt that they wanted to leak it from the CW. I think it was something, I never believed it. I think it was something that was done to get everybody's mind off of Paul and what Turtle Boy had uncovered. And that is the reason why Chief Rafferty went to the court yesterday, because she was there to make sure that the Free Karen Reed people were not going to harass the O'Keefe family because of Paul. And then when she found out that that was a nothing burger, she decided to cut and run. And boy, I'll tell you, I am just so opinionated these days over these people. I just can't, I mean, I can't help it. And I know that you can't. I mean, the more this goes on, um, the more this goes on, it's like the more in disbelief I am. But you know what it's doing? It is raising such awareness worldwide that they've got to be careful. And I want you to know, no matter what happens to AJ, and I don't feel anything's going to happen to him, but I want you to know that AJ, if something does go wrong and she gets rid of AJ, and it would be Eliza Little with him, and maybe even Alessi, I don't think so, but Eliza Little, then I got to tell you, there is a huge, big grounds for an appeal. Now, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not law enforcement. But this is my understanding. And I can tell you the appeal would be written within, probably already written, but would be filed within 5 minutes of that happening, because Karen has a constitutional right to have whomever she wants. And if they are in good standing, which they are, and she's already approved the Pro Hoc Vice, but here's another little rub in Auntie Bev's face. Martin Weinberg, who is the attorney for the federal appellate court, the habeas, I'm just going to say, has already added a motion for AJ to join him in the appellate proceedings. It's my understanding. And the federal court has approved that. So Bev's going to look pretty ratchet. Okay. Bev's going to look pretty ratchet if that happens. So I'm going to tell you, it is, I think this goes clear back to the Salem trials. I got to tell you that. I think it goes way, way back to the troglodytes. And all of you know what I'm talking about. Give me a second. I dropped the lid to my water, and there it is. So that's what we're up to. Now, I have a couple little things that I want to show you tonight. And this is pretty cool. And I did see that they released, thank you, Diane. And she said, my dad was a Massachusetts lawyer back then. He hated Marcy. I can imagine. I don't think there's too many people that don't. I've got to tell you that. Diane, bless her heart, she can't sleep, so she's here. Thank you for being here. They released the Pro Hoc Vice from Karen's defense. Are we sure it was the Pro Hoc Vice, or was it the motion for dismissal? They did do that, and it is redacted, meaning they marked black lines through the whole bloody thing. So there we go. Yes, flutist, because I'm going to be turning on my up there camera to do some EVPs, and it is later tonight, and I don't have makeup on, and my lighting is not good tonight, so you're going to hear just like this, and then we're going to do the EVPs, and it doesn't matter if you look at me at that point, because I want you to see the EVPs that are coming through. So there we go. What is that? The motion to dismiss was filed, and it was redacted. It means that it was all blacked out, so nobody could see it, and is a mess. So yeah, they don't want anybody to see it. There we go. And yes, Better with Iris says the motion for dismissal was impounded. The whole entire thing means that nobody can see what was in it, because it was about government Misconduct. Yeah. How do you like that? Miss Jules, you are the one, my darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, I'm speechless. So we have 10 new members here. Erin, welcome. You're going to love it here. Sandra, my goodness. Kelly Reed. Kelly Reed, are you in the house? Oh my goodness, we are honored. Thank you so much for being here, my darling. Thank you. If you are the Kelly Reed that I think you are, I am honored to have you. Even if you're not, I'm still honored to have you. Bless you and bless you, my darling. We are all here to fight this corruption, in my opinion, right? Welcome, my darling. Michelle, welcome. Chrissy, welcome, welcome. Sentinel, I like that name. Welcome. Anne is now here, part of the community. Gabriel, I love it. Oh, I'm sorry, Gabriella. Didn't have my glasses on. My apologies, Gabriella, you beautiful darling. Thank you so much for your patience. Cheryl, welcome. Jen C, welcome. There we go. Now, my darlings, let's watch what we put into the chat, what words we put in, okay? Because we want to just be able to continue to do this. And the algorithm sometimes doesn't like things. So there we go. All right. So the Pro Vice thing, the Pro Hoc Vice, I don't think anything happened with the Pro Hoc Vice today, but maybe I haven't seen anything. I've not been on for a while, but maybe someone else is here that can tell us. So yeah, Karen will appeal. Don't you worry. If AJ has to go bye-bye, Karen will appeal. So there we are, my darlings. Roxy, bless you, just gifted 5 memberships. And that means that Debbie is here. Welcome. Christy is here. JJ, thank you so much. Melanie M. and Karen Jean. You're all in the community now. It's your fault. There you go. Kelly, what was just released? It was a motion for dismissal today, and it was based on government misconduct. Egregious is my word. That was not put in there. I like this, Donna. Thank you so much for this. The Free Karen Reed support group is there for Karen, not for to hassle the O'Keefe family. No, they had a loss. They had a loss. John, we understand that, but if you're going to use the courtroom as a dating app, then you're going to open yourself up for some nastiness. Hello, there you go. Yeah, do me a favor. And Sissy says, please leave some fairy dust on the button for me and the spirit. Yes, because we're going to get started very soon. But listen, my friends, I do not believe that AJ will get kicked. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe he'll be kicked out. So we don't have to worry. Parachute and Pirouettes gifted 10 memberships. Oh my goodness. True Crime Junkie. I've got some tongue twisters here. Viola Fields, beautiful. January, welcome, my darlings. Chris, Mama of 7 monsters, bless you. Some of these names I just love. Bogart, love that. And look at that profile picture. Trish, welcome. Bosti, the dog mom, love it. Kimmy B, Carol, Tracy, there you go. I did notice that Paul wore blue, but did sure scratch his chin. He was scratching something. He has been scratching something, my darling. You know what, Miss Joel? I love you too. You guys are just, I'm telling you. Give me a second. I have an important message here. Okay. I think Marie is in the chat, everyone, if you want to say hello to her. And Kelly, you became a member. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. All right, habeas corpus. That's what it was. Yes. Is that the one that Bev impounded? Yes, it is, Diane. Yes, it is. She took her little magic marker and no, she didn't. But I'm just saying, I can just see her there scratching through all of it. The defense is, as far as I know, filed one that was unredacted and one that was redacted. So Judge Auntie Bev decided to impound. But Hanky Panky filed something today that was also, he requested for that to be impounded because it was letters from the U.S. attorney, I think, to the U.S. attorney, something like that. Something, I don't know what the heck he's doing. Whatever it is, I think it's just nonsense, in my opinion. So let me see. Beethoven pleads the fifth. Does this ID photo make my text to Paul look fat? I love that. That is so funny. I love it. They've released one on the internet. I don't know if it was redacted and somebody released it, they would be in trouble. But I can tell you this too. You know, these poor ARCA people, they've had to delete all of their socials, everything. They've been just horribly harassed. Why the heck? Lying in bed listening. Thank you, Jeanette. Why the heck don't they call the FBI? I mean, hello? That's intimidating witnesses. That's true witness intimidation. The threats that they got, there we go. All right, my darlings. Aaron, I know, is coming in with some truth. Thank you so much, because you know what? I'm not that channel. You guys may have known it. The habeas corpus was the federal appeal. Motion to dismiss was impounded. Thank you so much for that clarification. Thank you for that. Can you share? I will share the shopping link for you, my darling. Just give me a second. And I will be glad to do that. Here we are. I will share the shopping link I'm going to pin it in the description. Or I'm not, no, I'm not. I'm going to pin it in the chat. I'm going to pin it in the chat. Here we go. Give me a second here. There we go. For all of you who want to shop, I'm going to pin this if I can, if it'll let me. But anyway, there it is, my darlings. Replace pin message. There we are. Thank you so much. ARCA, yes, I'm ready to get to it. Arrange with hold their own. They are smart. That's right. I'm just, you know what? I have so much faith in the dream team. And you know, my position is this. The more they do, the more we see, the more the world sees. And I never believed for 1 second that trash about the feds, but that's my opinion. And we don't know. But anyway, all right. So I've got a little something. Let me turn my camera on. Because I want to show you something. Now, you're all going to see this. Let me switch views. There we go. Now, Look what was gifted to me today by the developer. Look at this. That is one of these for an iPad. Holy moly, right? Good grief. That is huge. Now, I'm only going to let that go for a minute because I want to show you something else. Let's see if we can get a word. And it's reflecting. Let me fix it. Let me fix it because you can see my lamp in the background. We don't want that. We're getting ready to get a word, and it's the first word for tonight. And thank you to the developer of Ghost Hunting Tools. Here we are. This is on an iPad. This thing is huge, but they also gave me something else. I'm going to make it that. No, that doesn't work, does it? That's better. So there we go. But they've gotten, I love lilacs. Lilacs is my favorite. I was having that little conversation with Miss Irish today and yesterday. All right, so this is from the developer. They gave me the Ghost Hunting Tools for the iPad. It is huge. You can see it. And we're getting ready to get our first word. But I want to show you what else they gifted me. Bath. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I don't know what that is, but thank you. So it's the same as the other, but I'm going to show you what else they gifted me. Give me a second. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to block my camera for a minute because I don't want you seeing all my goodies on my iPad. I'll be right back. Give me this. Okay, so here we are. This is a ghost hunting tool. This is supposed to be for let me see. Now that could be, I don't think they washed him. I think that they oh, this thing just talked. Now, for those of you, this thing is a little, I turned it on earlier and it does sound a little scary. Let's give it a minute if it says anything. This is an EMF and it also gives words. Okay. Hello. Yeah, I know, right? Mystery, right? Mystery. Thank you so much. It is. I thank them because I guess somebody's told them, and a lot of people have been going over and getting some of these things. But I'm going to be quiet for a second so you can hear this because it does talk. I'm going to move my camera back because this thing is huge. Yeah, right. Now let's be careful in the chat, okay? About what we say. I don't know about this. It's got an ohm meter. You really can't see. That's my hand there. Hello. And let me turn it up just a bit. It's got static. Oh, it just growled at me. So I don't know if I like this. I'm going to have to just maybe play with it a minute and see. I'm just not. I don't know about this. Let me just say this, okay? I don't know. But I couldn't help it. I wanted to share it with you. This is a completely different app that they have. It is a ghost voice. They call it a ghost voice. And I think I've heard one word out of it. Oh, did you hear that? It said careful with this. Something like that. Careful. I don't know. So I wanted to show this to you since those tools did give this to me. Evidently, they've been watching. And so this is a completely different app. So I wanted to show this to you. I am going to turn it back to the previous one. So there we go. Let me see if it shows what the words were. I don't know. So I've been trying to deal with it before. I don't know. I'll have to go through it again. So with that being said, my darlings, I am going to take this off and replace it with the previous meter. Let me get this together here. So that way you can see it. All right. Here we are. And you can see a reflection. All right. Oh, I know everybody's been watching. Yeah, Amy, I'm sure. All right, so here we go. First word coming out very, very quickly, everybody. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah, I got to do a little bit more homework on it. They just gifted it to me tonight, so I just thought that was nice. All right, here we are, my friends. We just started, Green-Eyed Southern Girl. This is it. We just started. You're not late. It's chirping. It does this when there's a word about to come out. I'm going to move my camera so you can see it a little better. Deny. Yes. Now we are asking to speak to the energy of Officer John O'Keefe. And I'm talking energy. We want to see if we can pick up some energy around this situation, what has happened. So with that being said, nothing is welcome. This app is Ghost Hunter Tools. Aaron, Ghost Hunter Tools. I'm afraid to use this. Don't be afraid, Pippi. Don't be afraid to. Don't be afraid. It is Ghost Hunter Tools, my darling. Here we go with the next word coming out. Reliable. Okay. So I would like to know if this is the spirit message of John. Today is Karen's birthday. Do you have a message for her? No, Kelly, it's not. It's not scary. You're right. Ah, yes, that's what it is. Ghost Tools is reliable. Look at the energy, my friends. Look at the energy. Accountability. Oh my gosh. So we have deny, reliable, and accountability. Wow. Just wow. Hello and welcome to everyone that is coming in. We got started a little earlier tonight. So yeah, our first word was deny. Then we had reliable, accountability. We're getting ready for the next one to come out. I think there's a lot of a deny accountability. Now that's something, Kelly. Kelly, that's a great explanation. Energy is never destroyed. It just moves on, takes on another form, and moves on. Oh, hi, everybody. I don't have makeup on, so I'm going to turn me off. So there we are. Hi there. You see my t-shirt? There you go. You see my t-shirt. So you should be able to hear me now, and let me do this. There we go. So there we are, my darlings. You should be able to hear me now. You should be able to hear me. Can you hear me now? Association. Is that guilt by association? Okay, good, good, good. Hello, everybody. Hello. I've got to keep it that way because, well, hello. We are good. You see, this is energy messing up. Yes, I've always been here. Zoe. That's wild. Good. I'm glad you can hear me now. I could see you guys what was going on, but I don't know what happened. That's wild. Good, good. I'm glad you can hear me. Mouse. I'd like to be a mouse on the wall. All right. Okay. Daniel. Wow, it's really talkative tonight. Whoa. Yeah, I've done that. And I have a mouse I trapped today. Oh my gosh, nice. That's funny. John? That's a good thought. That's a good thought. I just think that there's a lot of going on and there's a lot of energy right now. Who is Daniel? Is Daniel a crash daddy? It's so funny, Eminem, because earlier when I turned it on, it said cat. And my cat was sitting right beside me. Ted Daniel. Oh, wow. Ted Daniel. So he's basically saying Ted Daniel. Ted Daniel is the one, for those who are asking. Ted Daniel is the reporter who said that the feds, Isabel. I just think that there's a lot of people involved with this case. But Ted Daniel is the one who reported that he had two sources say that the feds said they were closing the case, which I think he might be eating his words. The professors, well, thank you. And thank you back to you for being on the planet, my darling. Thank you for being here. All kinds of names. Okay, so John, you saw what happened with Robert Alessi yesterday. You saw in the court what happened with the judge. I know you can see things. Daniel Wolf is from ARCA, okay. Can you comment on that for us? Can you comment on it for us? Daniel Wolf is ARCA, okay. Variation, okay. So there's a lot of variables, I think is what he's saying. Wow, that's something, hippie chick. Oh my goodness, bless you. So John, what do you think now going forward? Can you give us an indication? Do you know? Can you see what's going forward? Hippie chick, you are so darling. Dr. Wolf tested many variables that shows he was not hit by her car. Thank you very much, my green-eyed Southern girl. You are right on. Hello to everyone coming in. Yes, you're seeing my t-shirt because I can't turn my camera off because you can't hear me. And it is not makeup night for Zelda. And I've got my hair up in a cap, so it's more important to have John. Are you? I asked for a message for Karen. You remember that? Are you okay? Look at the energy, my dears. Look at the energy coming out. Black. It kind of growls, my darlings, you know, when it does this. And it's the app. It's not any of the energy. They make it so when a word comes out, it's so it gets your attention. So, you know, is he asking if I'm okay? Yes, I'm okay, my darling. You should know you're here with me. That's wow. Yeah, that is wow. Do me a favor, my darlings. Find Officer John's emoji in for the members in the chat, and let's put it in the chat and give him a big warm welcome. My shirt is not black. My shirt is blue with a big sun on it. And I've got a sweater on because I'm cold tonight. I think he's asking if Karen is okay. Black blob, oh my. Thank you everyone for putting those emojis in the chat. Let's welcome him. His energy. He's long gone and feeling good, but his energy remains. Everyone is being brave. Thank you, Mystery Singer. I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. This is about John. And you told us, John, to be brave, and we certainly are. And by the way, I'm looking into a coffee mug and t-shirt with this emoji or this symbol with "Be Brave" on it. Okay. It might take me a minute to find a good supplier. Karen I'll tell you what, she had some absolutely stunningly beautiful pictures on X where she just looks, she's so charismatic and so photogenic, and she just looked stunningly beautiful. I should be drinking some coffee, but I'm afraid I wouldn't sleep tonight. Yeah, I'm going to try to do that, my darlings. And next week, I want to have, or this coming Saturday, I want to have something also for Karen. So we can donate to her defense fund as well. Oh my goodness. Cheryl, bless you. Look at this. 20. Bless you. Oh my goodness. Welcome to each and every one of you. That's amazing. Thank you, everyone, for coming in. Thank you, thank you. When I started doing that before, I lost picture and sound, but I see each and every one of you. Thank you for coming into this community. You are going to love it here. You're going to love it, and I love that you are here. I'm overwhelmed about how beautiful each and every one of you are and how good-hearted and kind. I have the best absolute chat. I love Dr. Pepper, by the way. And I got to tell you, when I was growing up, we had Dr. Pepper in the bottle, and it had that little clock on it that said 10 and 2. And it certainly tasted so much better than the Dr. Pepper it does now. So thank you, everyone, for being here. And thank you so much for your generous gifts, Cheryl, Miss Jewel, Roxy Bell. And for those of you who ordered Kipper decks, the latest order, your orders went out today. Oh, yeah, that's right, green-eyed Southern girl. Remember last time he said coal, and he did say eye, too. Black eye, maybe? Oh, I bet it's a black eye. He had 2 black. Oh, my. Yes, who said that in the chat? Our birthday girl, Christy. No, wait. See, I'm getting everything mixed up. The chat's going very quickly. Please and thank you. Hit the like button and the subscribe button. Very, very generous. I'll tell you what, I ordered more Kipper decks because they're just flying off our shelves, and as long as I can get them, I'll get them. And I'm thinking about getting the Gypsy Witch cards too. Not sure, but I will. 1024, that's right. That's right, my darling Penelope. 1024. That's right. I loved Dr. Pepper back then. Cotton Club sodas. That was another one where you could go into the grocery and they had those little those little carton holders, and you could go in and pick out what flavor you wanted. There was like fruit punch and grape. Mine was the green color. I loved it. So, John, now see, sometimes spirits are not predictive, okay? So I want to know, John, we want to know if you can tell us anything, about the federal court. I feel it has legs. I'm not a lawyer. You're law enforcement, brother. What do you feel about that? Kelly, that's an excellent question, my darling. I would start out with a Rider-Waite deck. Pure. Okay? The original Rider-Waite deck. And if you go into the link that is pinned in the chat, you can see in the shop, I wrote an ebook on I wrote an ebook on tarot, how to read the tarot and how to read Cartomancy, and you can download those. So if you're interested in that, click the link button. Big Dog 5758, $10. Well, thank you very much for your generosity. Don't take this wrong. I don't take it wrong. And you know, I'm going to tell you, I think sometimes it's really good to be curious and maybe even a little skeptical. And I'm cool with that. I thank you so much for your generosity. You didn't have to do that. But regardless, thanks for informing us on how you work. Well, you know, that's very generous, and I think that is so nice of you to do that. Very good, very good. So, but the Rider weight is because it is like the original that was brought out by Rider Waite, and also the illustrations are from Pamela Colburn Smith, and they tell the story of the tarot. And then once you learn that and you learn the meanings and everything else, pretty much you can read just about any deck then. That's what it's about, learning how to tell the story. He may be saying that this is just pure bull. What do you think, my friends? Is this just pure bull? It might be. Thank you, my darling mystery singer. Very kind. Beethoven's Fifth, you are so cute. I'm a scientist and artist. I keep an open mind and enjoy free association. It's like the WD-40 on the mind, and sometimes weird stuff draws a feeling. And you know what? That's a great explanation. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. There, as in, no, there. Oh, let me see. I was asking about that. Kim, thank you so much for bringing that up. Because the ACLU amicus brief, I've been asking, and nobody seems to know, because that just seemed like it disappeared. But the ACLU that filed their amicus brief, and amicus brief means that on behalf of a third party, so the ACLU filed that on behalf of Karen, is attached to Martin Weinberg's motion for appeal to the Federal Court of Appeals. You know, they are just class. And I'm going to tell you what I really like about this. Regardless of the CW and the rhetoric and the craziness and the corruption, in my opinion, they are doing everything right, everything legal, and everything by the book. They cannot afford to do anything else. Yes, I do remember that, darling. You sure did. You sure did. It's just pure. I'm going to tell you from my experience talking with this energy. Right from the beginning. Let's see what this next word is first. Look at that energy, my friends. Literary. That's interesting. Here's another word coming. Maybe that's literal. Students, literary. Oh, there's students that are helping with this case. That's my understanding. Outlet. It's an outlet for them. This is just amazing. Big dog, you darling. Another $10. Thank you very much for your generosity. Cure. Wow. It's going to start going fast now, I have a feeling, because there's a lot of energy here. I don't think Pure Bull, since I've seen and experienced more of the UFO thing. Well, I was talking Pure Bull of the CW, of the Commonwealth. I think it's Pure Bull. That's what I was thinking. But I get it. And said, since I've seen and experienced more of an UFO thing. Oh, that's interesting. I try to keep an open mind after all. How can I check? Discount what people experience. Don't believe in all, but who knows? You know, there are some things I don't believe in. I'm with you. I'm with you. There. I mean, you guys, if I told you, you'd probably, your jaws would probably drop. The jaws would drop. Logical. Yes, Big Dog is very logical, isn't he? Kim, guess what attorney and that of an appellate tout? He is brilliant. Unless, guess what attorney? The law firm. A partner name Quinn. Is that Quinn? Is that what you're talking about, Kim? I found that too. Check to Arca. Logical. Auntie Bev is rude. Auntie Bev is my age. Well, oh, that's interesting. In Sedona, so that's amazing. I saw some in Tennessee, and it's like you want to see these things, and then when you're seeing them, you know, hi, Cow Lily, how are you, my darling? I mean, seriously, there are times when I'm on paranormal situations, and I think, am I really seeing or hearing some of this? I mean, there are things here that I ask myself, am I seeing this? Do you, Aaron? I love Tennessee. Kim, your phone is act. Listen, that's the thing that I get now. Is this when all this energy comes around, all this crazy stuff? It is the it's because of all this. Auntie BB2, that's what I wrote on X today. And quite frankly, my thing is this. If you have nothing to hide, hide nothing. Right? Chill. Oh, okay. Okay. So he's he's telling us to chill out. He's telling us to chill out. I believe that. The new tool looks, yeah, I don't know about that. Big dog, you darling you. I've got cats running all over the place. Thank you so much. My first trip to Sedona, seen an object move in a figure-8 motion. Plants don't do that. Neither stars or, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that are unexplained up there, isn't there? It's amazing. It's amazing. I think this is his message to us that we just need to relax a little bit. I think that is the truth. I think he's just telling us we need to relax. Chill and be patient. That's right, Christy. Chill and be patient. Rose, that's a good question. Sorry, that was my cat in the food bowl. That's a good question. It's because I do things beforehand that no other energy speak. That's right. No other energy can come in and speak unless it's that of John. So we don't get confused. There's ways to close that portal. Otherwise, I'd have probably another 25 or 30 because I'm like a receiver. Yeah, she's blocking everything. She's let me catch up with the chat here. I've got somebody who wants to just keep talking to me on my text, and I don't like that. All right. Now the word elemental. Watson. Is that right? Watson? Is this like a report? An elemental report. Now see, let's put some of this together. That's right, Kelly. It is like a radio frequency. It is. You see all those numbers going so quickly up in the upper left-hand corner. That is the frequency that it's coming in on. Well, I don't know what that word is. Salaran. Prevention. You can do that, Laura B. prevention. CW, that's good, Kelly. You know, when I saw that Salaran, I was wondering, did that mean Sallyport? Drainage in English. See, I mean, that just is, I would never think of these words. Confront. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's going to be a confrontation. Wow, Crystal. Maybe they're going to drain the CW swamp. That might happen. That needs to happen. Yeah, that's why I was wondering. Sally draining. I don't know. That when I saw that, I thought about that. Hello and welcome to all of those who are watching. I think I've got over 200 people watching. Please do me a favor and hit the like button for me. And thank you so much. So today is Karen's birthday. And I know this loving energy. I mean, first of all, I know John does not want any of this to happen. And I'm going to tell you the implication, I'm going to tell you what two things that was implied from my initial contact with this energy. First of all, it was an opinion, I'm going to say that, allegedly, supposedly, that John was a target. That's allegedly. Now, of course, I don't have a fact. The second thing is, oh wow, Mr. Singer. The second thing is, in a few videos ago, I don't know if you remember me saying that I wonder, this is my opinion, I wonder if Jen really sent that or did that Google search because of the way she said it. It was not me. And her husband is an IT. And I just have to wonder. This is my thought. It's not a fact. I'm not accusing anyone. But yes, that search came from her phone. But was it really her? Thank you, Sissy. Please leave the pixie dust on the like button for me. Thank you, thank you. I just can't help but come over that. If you look at Jen's testimony, I think they confronted John when he went into the house, and that's my opinion. See, here's the thing. It's Jen's phone, but how would they really prove that it's her that did it? You know what I'm saying? The burden of proof is on the prosecution, but how would they, that, I mean, would he, I don't know. because he's the IT guy. And then delete it, thinking that, you know, nobody's going to see it. Green-eyed, you got me, darling. Face it, her husband is scared of her. I would be too. He's a wimp. He's a wimp, in my opinion. And here comes Kim, my little college of knowledge. Kim, it's Shaw Elemental Essential Style. What? Wait a minute now. Shaw Elementals Essential Style, style number 54921, is the basement carpet they reinstalled before selling the Albert's house. Whoa. Just whoa, Kim. That is wild. That's wild. Thank you for coming up with that. See, that's another thing. 227, and then there was another search at 6 something in the morning. Like, supposedly when she would have had to be outside talking to Officer Lang right before she walked into 34 Fairview. I think they confronted him. I think they confronted him about what was going on with Karen and with some other things. That's right, Kelly. It's right. There you go. I don't think women were a part of that fight. I don't think so either. I think that they were the cleanup crew, if you know what I mean. Let's be careful what we put in the chat, please. Great job, Kim. Great job for, you know, she is from our college of crime knowledge. Yeah, Paul, if they ever get it. I wonder if they'll ever get that Sally Port video. Yeah, she does have that old carpet. Straighten. This will straighten out. This will straighten out. See, I was thinking that too when it said Sal. I don't know. Because I'm certain there's not. I don't know, though. These words on here surprise me. And I don't put the words in there, by the way. It has a dictionary of almost 10,000 words. There's just something there suspect to me. Outside. Okay, so was this search done outside? Oh, yeah. That's right. They were the cleanup crew. They straightened it up. That's right. Yeah, Groovy, that's exactly what happens here. It's got all of these. June. This is amazing to me. It really is. They put him outside. They put him outside. The search was done outside. That's right, he did. But there was also a video, and I did that using his video, that there was a search done at 2:27, and then there was one done at 6:23 or something when she was outside. There were two of them done. I don't know. I mean, I do feel that John knew too much. I think there was a cross between John and they did not like Karen. And, alcohol made them 10 foot tall and bulletproof. That's right. Advertising. Yeah, I think there are a lot of billboards about this, about Karen and advertising now. Definitely. Here, there's so much that we can speculate. My biggest thing is I just want Karen to be okay, and she will be. She will be. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Thank you, Ruth, for being here. Wow, my man's mom, June 10th. Wow. That could be it. That's right. June 10th was about the Arc of Voir dire. Voir dire. Yes, all these words. Voir dire. Walk. Just walk on by. Oh, yeah, Kelly, that's right. I better not speculate. Auntie Bev won't like that. I think, in my opinion, John was played. Far. Walk far. Does that mean walk far away? Karen is going to walk. That's right. And walk far away, I hope, from Canton and all that area up there. I don't know what she has planned, but I can tell you, I'm sure she has a wonderful plan. Crystal. And by the way, I wish she could be a lawyer. In California, you don't have to go to law school. If you study under a lawyer for 4 years or something like that, she could study under AJ. I'm going to tell you, I see her being an advocate in the future for people that this has happened to. Hi there, Jolyn. I hope you're well, my darling. Yeah, there were some good things that came out today. I like lawyer, thinks that Judge Bev has nothing to gain from excluding. There's no benefit to excluding AJ, and trial will be delayed, and she does not want that. That's absolutely correct, because if they appeal, I really don't think it's going to happen anyway, April 1st. I didn't think it was going to happen in January. If she does go after the ARCA guys, they should The Lexus, yeah. I don't know, Paul, not from that. This is not a federal crime. You can't get a pardon if it's not a federal crime. And she won't get a pardon from that governor, I can tell you that. That governor is about as ditzy as can be, in my opinion. I don't know, Beethoven. I don't know. Probably is not a good idea to talk about that on here anyway. I don't know. But that is a very good question. Crystal. Is there a crystal? Can anybody remember, did he ever mention Heather in the words? I tried to look and I couldn't find it. Oh my gosh, Crystal, Kim. That's right. Approve. Wow. So glad to hear that, my darling. Thank you for whoever sent me that email. That was very interesting. Thank you so much about that. Speculate. Oh. Look at this, my friends. Look at this. Speculation. Speculation. We're sitting here talking about the what ifs, and he tells us it is speculation. Student. That is just hilarious. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. We're speculating over what could have happened, and that's funny. Student. Meat. Oh my God, Meatball Morrissey. Meatball Morrissey. Meat. Oh my gosh, you guys. Here we go, Meatball. He's a spicy meatball. That's amazing. Meatball, right? They said John had a great sense of humor. I know, meat, right? Meatball. I think you're absolutely right, Joellen. With everyone here, he's drawing from the energy, and I think that's why a lot of people get tired. There is a lot of energy. In fact, let me check my devices, make sure they're not getting too hot. I just think that's hilarious. Neat. Only Hanky can speculate, just like Auntie BB says. Standing stones. John is funny. Absolutely no speculating for, pardon me, Alyssa. John, are you going to be in the courtroom on Tuesday? Wow, Kim, you are just something else, my darling. There are a lot of things between Meatball and Bev. A lot of connections. Look at this card, my darlings. If you can see down there in that little window, that is the Four of Wands. You know what this represents? The home. It represents the home, a house. 1111. It was funny. I don't know if y'all saw it today. I had someone comment, because I don't read reverse. And I had someone comment that it was mandatory for me as a good card reader to read in reverse. And she thought I would be, Ray, she thought I would be smart enough to know that. It's a matter of preference. That's it. What are you doing, buddy? Look at this. This is Riley. Don't mess with anything, son. Watch out. Be careful. Clear. It was clear. Oh, okay. I had the Four of Wands out there. I've never have read reverse. And for me, I mean, it's not dire straits negative, but it adds another element, and sometimes it can just really scare people. And it's not what it's about. And, I pretty much told her to dog. Well, yeah, Chloe, no, this is a cat. But it's Chloe. Careful. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Why are you here? Honey, don't worry about giving me any money. You're good. It's all good. I lost my job because well, we're sending you some really good vibes, Bonnie. Don't you worry. No, don't get freaked out. Don't get freaked out. It's all good. Look at this, dog, Chloe. I have this beautiful thought that John is in heaven walking Chloe around. Resent. Do you resent the fact that you went in the basement, in the house? Do you resent the fact, tilt with Chloe? It was a tilt, wasn't it? It was certainly off. I love that thought of John just walking. Yes, honey, I see you. Of of John walking Chloe around. Oh, see, I'm sorry. You see this big man here. Table. Yes, I have a cat on the table. And he's making things difficult. There we are. No worries, honey. You're good. Stop. Everybody off. Buddy. Buddy. You see, when I get a lot of energy around, the cats want to just climb on me. It's just almost unbearable for me because they just demand so much attention. You see, there's a little man here. He's not so little. He's 22 pounds. Thank you, Bonnie. You're so kind. Stop. What's wrong? You're wonderful. Actually, it's a protection thing, Auntie BB. You know, because it's a constant. It's like a bus stop here with this stuff going in and out. And there's another one. Get ongoing. Yes, it is ongoing. But the investigation, the feds are ongoing, isn't it? The investigation is ongoing. High top table. There you go. There, we just got our confirmation from the spirit world that the investigation is ongoing. Thank you very much. Yeah, Rosie did. Yes, he did. Aw, that's very sweet. Yep, that's what I think. That's what I feel. The feds are ongoing. That's what I read from that. My cats have very protective energy. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Jewel. Receive. Are we going to receive news soon? Are we going to hear some things soon about this? I'm sorry, Jules, you darling. I know. I lost one a year ago, June. Last June, I guess. I don't either, but that's my opinion, Erin. Bonnie, thank you so much. We do. That's why we're here. We just want, this is a good distraction for us to just calm down and think things be together. There's strength in numbers. And I think that this is so interesting because some of these things have definitely panned out very well. Just wonderful. Resent. Now that's the second time that he said resent tonight. Second time. Thank you, Bonnie. You're awesome. I just appreciate you being here. That's enough. Tell you, that really is good. That's twice now that that's been said. That's right. Resent. Oh, all my kitties are old. They're all over 8 years old. I think they're closer to 10, really. 9 and 10 each. I think he resents what they've done to him. They've stolen his life from him. That is a, I mean, that's so bad. That's so horrible. Oh, Miss Jewel. I think he resents each one of them for what they've done. He knew when I saw that video of the waterfall the first time, he knew. He knew. You knew, didn't you, John? He knew. I could tell the look that he was given to Brian and Higgy. And I will also tell you, you will not be able to convince me that someone there did not hear. Honey, Bonnie, this thing screeches when a new word comes out or something. It'll screech. It's just the app. So I don't want you to get scared. It's made to do that as an entertainment thing. So it doesn't mean anything. That's right. And what they are doing to Karen. I believe that. Because, if nothing else, we also know that John had a temper. And he didn't back down from each and every anything. It does me too, Standing Stones. It does me too. It does me too. And my darlings, could you please do me a favor? If you are watching now, we have almost 200 people. Would you please hit the like button for me? It really helps me. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps me too. Sneak. They are a bunch of sneaks. They are a bunch of sneaks. Snakes, actually. There you go. Guitar. Now we've had this word before too. Who plays guitar? Cats will cry out before they go. See? Cats do cry out before they go. I had a cat so sick she couldn't even walk, and about 20 seconds before she just jumped up and ran. It's an adrenaline thing. So they do cry out. That's for sure. That is for sure, Kim. Ah, the band. Could it be the guitar player? That's absolutely right, because I'm just sitting here talking about it. Parachutes and pirouettes. Very good catch. I believe that. That man, nobody turns around and looks at that. I mean, you saw that. He's trying to pass them by. They're blocking the way. They're saying this stuff, and he turns around and looks at them. He tries to sneak by them. Amazing. Amazing. The guy at the waterfall named Slime. Oh, wow. And BB2, secondly, there was a gentleman standing by them for at least 8 seconds. He knows what they were yelling about. He sure does. And I've had that conversation with Microdots. He knows. People there are afraid of these people. I do not blame them. This stuff, Bonnie, I know has been bothered by a lot of this, my darling, but I'm going to tell you, this stuff does not scare me like these people do. These people, in my opinion, that whoever did this to John are evil, and they're capable of anything. Pardon me. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Sissy. Okay. Very good. You clearly see a guitar laying on the table while they're packing up. Wow. So he's telling us a guitar player. Groovy Cheryl, yeah. I would love to come up there. Quite frankly, I'm very intimidated by it. Because, you know, it's like a Roach Motel. They get you in one of these jailhouses. You don't get out easy. Look at poor Turtle Boy. Look at Karen, my God. If she did not have the defense team that she does, holy moly. Oh, wow. You know, Margaret, I think so. I think you're right. I think so. So we are supposed to see this, is how I'm taking this. Yeah. Yeah. I just wonder. I just wonder how many people they put away that are innocent, like Karen. Host. Amazing. Amazing. Well, if he said Heather, I think that he did finger. Look how they give the finger to everybody all the time. They have, let's see, there's Joellen, there's the 4, and then yeah, six attorneys counting Martin Weinberg and Mark Betterow. Ethical. Oh my gosh, you know, they're going after them for an ethical violation, right? Look at this energy. Look. Oh my gosh. I've not seen that do that before. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I have never seen them do this. I've never seen that do this, my friends. I have never seen it. Perfect. Did you see this? Did you see how red that is? I've never seen that go like that. Household. Oh my, perfect household. Drawing Parker. That's a lot of energy. That takes a lot to do that. I've never seen that do that in that app. Never. I was sitting here kind of thinking, what the heck is going to happen? Household. Wow. Here we go again. Perfect household. That was a sarcastic. Who was the one that parked the car? A Parker? I don't think Paul signaled turbo. Oh my gosh, Kim, how do you know all these things, my darling? So if you're looking for a crossword clue answer that fits ethical Parker, the most likely solution is pen. Yeah, I think there's some that are going to go to the pen. I don't know about you guys. My darlings, I put a poll in the chat for you. And it is, will AJ be dismissed from the defense by Auntie Beth? And let's see what it is. They're going to go to the pen. I would say, Kim, it is rubbed off on you, my darling. I love it. Family. Wow, I can take that in so many ways. Trust. A small percentage thinks that he may be. Don't freak out, honey. Here, Paul, Bonnie, look here, honey. These things literally are meant, that's my finger. They are meant, here comes Sam. They are meant for entertainment. and they put these sub noises, they put all these things, that crazy things in it, to make these noises. That's it. That clicking, all that. I can turn all of that off, but it doesn't have the same thing. You know, it doesn't feel like the same thing. So you won't hear any of the growling. You won't hear any of that sort of thing. And it's all for entertainment. That's all it is. Just think of it as a paranormal whoopee cushion. Oh, yeah, I saw that Turtle Boy shirt. That was pretty good. Seat. So he's basically saying have a seat. Don't forget to vote in the poll, my darlings, and look at this energy. Under chair. Wait, I'm going to look under my chair. Family business. Yeah, pizza. If they find 2 doors down, if she thinks there's some type of ethical violation, she can take AJ off of there, and Eliza Little would go with him. But I don't think that he's going to do it. I don't think he's going to do it. Substantial. Astro Stephanie. There we go. Oh, is their pizza awful? I've heard that their pizza is not good. Thank you, my darling. It's amazing. I will have to leave you pretty soon. I have an early morning. I wanted to do this. It's all coming from this app. This chirping and well, the heavy breathing sounds might be me. I'm tired. But the chirping, everything is coming from this thing, hollowed. 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 Wow. Yeah. I'm just saying she can try, but they will appeal it. So it's not like a given. Look at this, Carrie. 3-month membership with a lovely love. Well, thank you so much. Wow, 3 months already. Thank you, thank you. It's probably coming from the app, and if it's not coming from the app, I mean, it's definitely the energy here, but I think everybody's safe about it. I don't. Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, my darling. I appreciate you so much. Hollowed. I don't know. to hollow out. Yeah, I think the heavy breathing is coming from impulse, is coming from the app, because I kind of hear it a little bit. I have a surprise for everybody for Saturday night, so hope you come here. You're going to see a surprise. I will be turning my camera on. There is a surprise coming. Hi, Auntie BB2. I'm getting with Marie and working on what we can do to get that Zoom stream going. So we're working on it. We've got a lot of little things that we want to do. So thank you very much for asking about that. I need a mini-me. That's right. The heavy breathing is bad. Yeah, crop dusting us with their heavy sighs. Oh yeah, Saturday night is going to be really good. I have a little surprise. I've not shown these to you before. And it's going to be pretty epic. So I hope you get to make it 7 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do something a little different. Thank you very much, honey. Thank you. Thank you. I have all kinds of ideas. I just need another 24 hours in the day. Will be 7 p.m. Eastern time. Prohak Biche. 7 p.m. is 4 p.m. Pacific. You're 3 hours behind me, so it'll be 4 p.m. Oh my gosh. Well, my friend John, I want to wind this down. You know that I've got an early morning racial. Wow. Wow. Oh, you know what? I know what that is. Remember when Hanky said that he must have been Irish because he had freckles on his arm? Do you remember that? I thought that was. How do you want to drink out of my bottle? Yeah, Brennan said that. I definitely would do that. I definitely will do that, lady, my darling. Absolutely. Well, yeah, Amy, that's a good point because that's what I was talking about before. Now that AJ is with the federal court with Martin. Oh my gosh, cat lady. Thank you, my darling. Gifted. 5 memberships, and welcome to each and every one of you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. Oh boy, don't write that and nothing in the chat, please. Yes, that's right, Pamela. When he was talking about the photo of John's arm, he told Dr. Russell that it was about he was Irish and he had freckles on his arm, and it wasn't dog bites. Wow. Well, let's be careful what we put in the chat, please. Yeah, that's what he said. Brandon said that. Wow. Okay, so John, do you have a final message for us, please? Do you have a final message for us? Do you have a final message for us, John? It's about time for me to say good night. And, you were so kind in saying be brave the last time. Do you have something you want to share with us? Court is on Tuesday, my friends. Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, or Tuesday and Thursday, something like that. So if there's something you can leave us with, John, that would be great. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much, Amy. Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate you. No, my darling, that was Matt McCabe that said something about the Asians. John, I want to thank you. If you got something that you want to talk to us about right now. Let's be careful what we put in the chat, please. The algorithm doesn't like certain words. Here comes our last word for the night, my darlings. Tent. We have to pitch a tent. It's prayer, and I've got some other things that I do to keep them. Mainly, it's a prayer of a command that you basically just say, look, nobody else is allowed in here, and they know it. Yes, I do, Aunt BV. Sometimes it takes longer though, and that's the but yes, I will do these in a private reading. I will do them in a video reading. John, do you have a final message for Karen? Final message for Karen, please. Kelly. That's right, Astro Stephanie. They should have had an evidence tent. You're absolutely correct. John will send good vibes to Karen for, I know she's had a good day, and I know she thinks about you. And we will talk with you again soon. If you have a final word, that would be great. If not, we will let you go. Well, your video reading for me was spot on. I'm just wondering how that works since we're not live streaming. Don't answer now. You have to go. Well, honey, I think what would write to customer support tomorrow. Maybe we can work something out that we can do, a session and see. The problem is I just don't know what words would come up or what wouldn't come up. That's the only thing. Section. I think there's several sections that she can be working on. Violent. Ah. Yeah, I think she knows that they were all violent, my darling. Well, everyone, thank you so much. I am going to leave it here. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to post the words. I'm going to post the words tomorrow. I know, darling. I know. Thank you. I do know on BB2. So maybe that will help you. We'll see. We'll see. So we'll find out. We'll work on that. Okay. We'll work on that. Everyone, my darlings, thank you so much. Look at the poll in the chat. Will AJ be dismissed from the defense by Auntie Bev? The 92% of you believe no is the word. That is really good. No is the word. So thank you so much. Good night, everyone. Much love to you. Get some rest. Saturday night is coming. And tomorrow is another day. That's it. We love you. I love you. Sammy says goodbye. Here she is. Goodbye. Thank you. Everyone get some rest. Much love to you. And you all get some rest and chill. Remember, he says chill. Be brave, everyone. And I'll talk to you very soon. I'll see you soon. Bye for now. And thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you. Thank you. I'm blown away by how generous you all are. I appreciate you. You be well, darlings. I'll see you Saturday. Oh, wait. Bonnie sent over. Bonnie, you are a darling. Zelda, good night. You all are amazing, especially. Well, thank you so much, Bonnie. I appreciate that very, very much. It's very kind and generous. Thank you. All right, my darlings, here we go. Goodbye. Be well. Be brave. I'll see you soon.